Antes de mais nada, queria agradecer a todos os membros do nosso canalzito Dante Will. Todos os membros, muito obrigado, principalmente os membros Hirohiro, Mano KS, Cavano e João Paulo. Valeuzão aí pelo apoio, gente. Estamos com 22 membros, olha só, 22 membros. Isso é muita coisa. Nice, nice. Bora continuar aqui de onde a gente tinha parado. A gente parou lá conversando com o Su. Quer dizer, não é Su, é Al-Kahan, alguma coisa assim. Al-Kazahan, Al-Haitan. A gente tava falando com o Al-Haitan e ele tinha falado pra gente falar... Ele tinha falado pra gente falar com a Dory. Vamos lá, vamos encontrar com a Dory. Cadê o camelódromo? Aquele cara não parece ser a Dory. Ué. O personagem era? Nem lembro. O que estão procurando? Peraí, eu tenho que trocar... Aí, agora sim. O que estão procurando? Queremos comprar frutas totalmente amargas.
What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Nice! Dante, você leu o papel? Que papel? A Folha nos ajudou a passar pela primeira etapa. Que Folha?
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me.
Ué.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru.
Peraí, tem um papel? Calma. Papel. Quero comprar frutas Zara totalmente amargas. Pergunte ao informante para levar até Dory. Usar uma flor de luto. Quero comprar conhecimento enlatado. Usar uma rosa de Sumeru. Quero comprar mercadorias legais do mercado. Rato, cliente, Caracal, Matra. Que? Levado por ratos, vendido para clientes. Levado por caracais, confiscado pela Matra. O que é Matra? Embalar no estilo da cidade de Sumero. Comprar pequena quantidade. Embalar no estilo do Porto de Ormos. Comprar grande quantidade. Elogiar a habilidade de um cliente corresponde à fruta rara que causa tontura e som agudo nos ouvidos. Elogiar a erudição de um cliente corresponde à fruta rara que causa insolação. Tá bom. É isso, né? Entendi tudo. Vamos.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
My mistake. I do apologize.
That pop quiz sure was scary.
Oh, eu não preciso ler, a Paimon responde por mim.
Warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Mano, por que ele é mais rápido do que eu andando e mais lento do que eu correndo? Odeio isso. É as polícia? Ah, entendi.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
Show.
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Sinto muito por isso. Parabéns.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know.
Ih. É, foi levado pelos clientes, é bom, né? É bom.
You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Eu não vou olhar pro chat. Tontura com zumbido no ouvido. Prefiro aquelas que dão insolação. Insolação, hein?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your
Zero.
order. Why don't you two think things over?
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer...
Zero? Caraca! Caraca, mano! Não, não, não. Vou ler
Before I
nada.
retrieve your- please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mud.
Parabéns.
You look like you have some skill.
Tá
Why don't I
bom.
pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Zumbido no ouvido.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Em pequena quantidade ou em grande quantidade? Eu não sei, eu quero comprar pouco ou quero comprar muito? Não é que eu não saiba o que significa, eu só não sei o que eu tenho que escolher. Em grande quantidade, se pá?
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package
Tá
your
bom.
products beautifully.
Tá bom. Porto pra ganhar confiança, dá uma hora pra ela. A dificuldade da gente não olhar pro chat, é tranquilo.
Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
Shoot!
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Ih,
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
ih. Tem alguém me perseguindo mesmo?
He ran that way.
Oi, moço. Eu nem sei de que eu tô fugindo, mano. Eu não vi ninguém atrás da gente.
Look, he's over there.
Mano, quantas camadas esse lugar tem, mano? Quantas camadas esse lugar tem? Licença. Caraca, por um segundo eu achei que era o Toma ali, ó. Ó o Toma ali, ó.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building.
Ok.
Here, over here.
Oi,
Stop running
Dory!
now.
Ih, a Dory! Ih.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Não tinha ninguém. Era mais uma parte do código.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Caraca, mano. Oh, maravilhinda. Style.
Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Ué.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess P-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
Ih.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't
A gente tá envolvido em alguma coisa. Eu não lembro da gente estar envolvido em nada.
Paimon's not sure.
Não sei, Dory. Já tentou perguntar no seu Akasha?
We'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying
Ok.
to run an honest business.
Cadê o Akasha
We
dela? É
don't remember that.
verdade!
Would you
Cadê o
agree?
Akasha dela?
So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please knock yourself out.
Ok.
As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
Ok, gostei dela.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
Ok.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers?
A frase do
Don't worry, I'm
trailer.
not interested in your reasons for buying. I can take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat
Calma
have
aí,
ever
calma
studied
aí.
it, making it extremely
Uma análise
rare.
da ideologia
But don't say
sociológica
no.
e dialética dos
350,000
Hilichurls.
Mora.
Peraí, se a gente tem conhecimento assim, o que exatamente a Elon Musk tá fazendo? Tipo, o que a Elon Musk tá tentando fazer se já existe esse conhecimento? Incrível. Ela não sabe, tadinha. Ela é uma das 3. Ah, olha aí.
Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Elon Musk iria querer ser.
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period?
Oh, eu quero, hein?
With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Pagar uma fortuna pra ser pedreiro? Parece um bom negócio.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Acho que vai demorar um pouquinho pra me recuperar esses 2 milhões de Mora.
Whoa, that's a lot of Mora!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one.
All right, let's
Okay.
try the method that Alhaitham mentioned.
Bora lá, bora usar a visão elemental. Ah, beleza, não preciso fazer nada. Eu vou levar esse. Tia, aquele salgado ali é de quê? E esse? E esse aqui também.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders and quite the eye for quality.
Ok.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000.
Ela gostou da
even.
gente, hein? Ela gostou. Quem diria que se a gente for num lugar e gastar muito dinheiro, o vendedor vai gostar da gente?
Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora.
Uma pechincha!
Say what now?
Bora!
Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million!
Não deixe que ela te engane pra gastar mais. Ah, eu aceitava, mano.
All the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal?
Chat! Vocês não estão entendendo, chat. O refrigerante não está custando R$7. Ele está num descontão de R$20 por 7. Vocês não estão entendendo.
Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham.
Paimon, você não abriu a sua boca pra falar isso na frente da Dory, né?
Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
Ela realmente falou isso na frente da Dory, né? Você quer me ver experimentar, né?
Come
Frase
on,
solta muito
come
estranha,
on.
mas tudo
We
bem.
still have around of Alhaitham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 Mora.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Quer ver que não vai ter nenhum de 100 mil Mora? O mínimo dos que tem é 500, 600 mil, sei lá.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million Mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see?
É isso, né? Enganado.
So, they're all worth about the same amount?
É isso, né?
Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful.
Caraca.
Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8.
Do que adianta a gente comprar as técnicas de esgrima 8 sem ter as outras 7, Paimon?
Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Eu odeio jogo linear que não me deixa não ser burro.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your
Meu
Mora to
Deus,
Dory
mano.
and doors will open.
Incrível. Cadê os outros 2076 Cyberpikes? Técnica de esgrima pra quem já lutou contra uma deusa. É, exato.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.
Pera aí.
Hopefully now.
Ah, eu cortei. Ah, eu odeio isso, mano, de cortar Paimon sem querer, mano. Pera aí. Como é que eu uso? Ou eu não uso? Conhecimentos dilatados chamado técnicas de esgrimas 8 que foram compradas para barracas de Dory por 100 mil Mora. Mas não se sabe onde os outros 7 então estão. Ai, ai, ai. Vamos lá, então.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Olá, Alhaitham.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting the official
Mano,
business.
Ele já falou... Peraí. Eu não lembro. O que exatamente ele é mesmo? Ele é da polícia?
You're a pretty daring guy.
Ele não é da academia. Ele é da academia? Ninguém sabe. Estudante? Ele acabou de falar que ele tá ali infiltrado nos negócios da academia.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay, now. Tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Ok.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost now?
Havarat da academia dito pela Mihoyo. Nossa, você está dizendo?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Queremos encontrar Contilendo.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track.
Ó.
A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Eu não acho que é uma boa ideia não, tá? Eu não acho que é uma boa ideia não, tá? Eu posso citar alguns motivos do porquê não é uma boa ideia. Tipo, primeiro motivo é Kaenria. Segundo motivo é Orobashi. Terceiro motivo é Enkanomiya. Preciso continuar? Acho que tá bom assim, né? Muitos motivos aí do porquê não é bom eu querer esse dispositivo aí.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or even how to find your brother?
Mano, por que a gente quer encontrar o meu irmão? A gente já encontrou ele. Esse objetivo já não faz mais sentido. A gente já encontrou o irmão. Mais de uma vez. Não é mais esse o objetivo, encontrar o irmão.
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny
Okay.
that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is.
Ué.
As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item.
Ah, é tudo sobre dinheiro, né?
To whoever has it in their
Ele é o
possession.
Dr. Fran. Daí a gente foi só uma vez. Mas a gente já encontrou, a gente já bateu papo com ele, a gente já viu, tipo... Ele olhou pra gente e falou: ah, faça a sua própria jornada e você vai entender. Pronto. Tá aí. O que mais precisa conversar? Acho que já deu, né? A gente só tem que fazer a nossa jornada. O nosso objetivo agora deveria ser fazer a nossa jornada. Guardian Tales nunca joguei não, mano.
Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it.
Oh.
However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
Ain al-Ahmar. Al-Ahmar. Difícil.
They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
Ok.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds.
Ele bocejou no meio da frase ou foi impressão minha? Mano, quantas vezes esse dublador teve que falar Ain al-Ahmar até sair certo, será?
So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the Wing Brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again.
Caraca, muito burocrático, hein? É muito burocrático fazer negócios ilegais, né? Quem diria? Ela é a deusa do tempo, ela é a deusa desconhecida, ela é o planeta... Quê? O que tá acontecendo? Quem diria, né? Ele quem? Ele quem? Ele é o sol. Ele quem? Do que vocês estão falando? Estamos revelando a identidade do Ai. Do Ai. Ah, do Al-Haitan. Tá, entendi. Mano, o Al-Haitan... Na verdade, vocês estão sendo meio burrinho, chat. Vocês estão sendo meio burrinho aí, né? Ele já foi revelada a identidade deles. Dele, no caso. Ele é Sus. Ele é o quê, Dante? Ué, Al-Haitan. Vocês estão falando? Vocês estão falando a cada frase quem ele é. Ai. Incrível.
If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Ok.
Okay. Then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Ok. Onde é que eu vou testar? Vamos lá. Vá para a natureza testar o conhecimento dilatado. Por que tem que ser a natureza em específico? Por quê? Vamos ver. Vamos ver como é que funciona.
All right. This place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Ok.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Ih. Então foi útil comprar isso. Caraca. Ele tá falando que é algo... Que isso? Ele tá falando que é algo útil aqui, mano. Ele tá falando que é um achado raro.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
Será que eu vou ficar mais forte? Será que eu vou poder ganhar mais 10 de dano?
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after.
Ok.
While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Tá, beleza.
Wow! Haytham, you must be one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on
A
that.
Paimon olhou nos olhos dele e chamou ele de nerd. Nossa, Haytham, como você é nerd?
I was curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
Ok.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Ah, você vai meter que é só curiosidade, Haytham?
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the
Não sei se eu confiei muito, não.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Ok. Tá, lutar com quem? Ah, achei que eu ia ter que lutar com ele! Meu bumerangue não funciona contra eles. Triste.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The
Ué.
next step is to use this knowledge capsule.
Peraí. Eu não entendi. Pra me usar a cápsula do conhecimento, eu tenho que Espancar cogumelo. Eu não tô entendendo exatamente como encaixa. Eu acho que eu me perdi. Eu não entendi qual é... É o teste. Ele tá testando a sua força. Tá. Pra quê? É só pra comparar o seu desempenho. Ah, entendi. Tá, entendi.
Hold it in your hand.
Eu me perdi.
I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Ok. Ih, acho que eu vou ganhar mais dano. Ih, acho que eu vou ganhar mais dano, hein? Ganhamos bolo. Nice.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that
Okay.
it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Incrível. Vamos lá. Eu quero ver meu dano dobrar, hein? Triplicar.
Just like we rehearsed. Time for a light show.
Não estou sentindo muita diferença. Ah.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, Hatham, how's it going?
Como foi?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
100.000 mora por 0,073% a mais de dano. É isso, né?
Wait, how much?
É isso.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million Mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase.
Droga! Droga! Se fosse o conhecimento em esgrima 8, aí seria diferente. Droga!
At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment.
É incrível, né? Só quem está ganhando é o Ayraiten ali.
I'm heading back
É o
to
Natan.
Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Tá. Mas esse é o 8? Calma, eu me perdi. Se fosse o 9, então... Eu não sei. Ai, ai. Tô triste porque eu não posso manter parte do dinheiro do Ayraiten. Talvez por não saber os que vieram antes não deu pra aproveitar o conhecimento. É verdade, é verdade. Imagina, chat, vocês compram um livro de culinária e quando vocês começam a ler, tá escrito: coloque a mistura no fogo. Eu acho que é tipo esse efeito, entende? De você não ler as anteriores. Espere até 7 horas do dia depois de amanhã. Ué. Ah, do dia depois de amanhã, eu estou no amanhã. Então, o dia depois de amanhã é depois... Tá, ok. Eu queimei 3 neurônios pensando nisso. Eu tô cansado, chat. Eu tô cansado. Me dá um desconto. Passei o dia todo caminhando. Acordei cedo, dormi pouco.
Ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Comi cereal no café da manhã. Me dá desconto. Como é que sobe lá mesmo? Eu esqueci. Aqui. Oi, Dory.
Welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all?
E...
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent
Será que ela vai saber? Será que ela vai saber? Ela não tem uma caixa.
Tell me what you have
Ela não
found.
tem uma caixa, então não vai acabar em ela pesquisando na caixa e não encontrando, pelo menos.
Oh, I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know,
Ok.
that kind of information isn't going to be cheap.
Uhum.
After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
É sério que as pessoas confiaram que ela não venderia a informação. Como? Dory tirando a caixa do bolso? Ai, ai.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more
Okay.
sales.
Ok.
As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way,
Caraca,
no one can
mano.
dispute it.
Ela chegou a tirar uma foto e ninguém percebeu.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The divine knowledge capsule. was
Tipo,
purchased
a câmera de
yesterday
Teiva
by
não é um
Misery,
celularzinho de
the
espião
Ain
assim.
al-Ahmar.
É um trambolho. Chega a fazer flash quando você aperta o botão. Ok.
Ain al-Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worship the Scarlet King?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the divine knowledge capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King. That divine knowledge capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red.
Ó, que nem a gente viu no
The
trailer.
capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday
Mano,
were
imagina
not in
ficar
vain.
mais rica
Please,
só
don't
falando
hesitate to
por
contact me if
1
you
minuto.
ever need anything else in the future.
Imagina.
For Dory, open
Coisa
doors.
boa, né, mano?
Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. It turns out.
Ela tem um gênio, Dante. Ela é rica, ela compra o melhor e mais discreto possível. Políticos. Crítica social.
Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
Bora.
Al-Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Ok.
Really? Alright. Let's hear it.
Estão nas mãos... Mano, eu já suspeitava que estariam nas mãos dele, assim. Não foi uma informação tão difícil de pensar.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Alright. The
Ok.
person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain al-Ahmar. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week,
Ok.
Paimon didn't
Vamos bater
get
de
why
frente
you
com
were
o cara.
provoking these Ain al-Ahmar guys. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the divine knowledge capsule.
thank you for your
Eu acho que
time
eles
and
não vão
efforts.
entregar.
Take a few days
Eu
off
acho
while
que
I
eu vi
make
no
some
trailer que eles
preparations.
não vão
Let's meet
entregar.
up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you then.
Eu acho que caímos no conto do trailer, onde já nos dá spoiler que eles não vão nos entregar. Mas beleza.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Caraca, Paimon! Nossa, esse Al-Haytham tá demorando muito, hein? O cara 3 passos da gente.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Faros Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
Bora. Bora espancar bandido. Só que dessa vez no deserto.
Al-Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
Só 5, mano. Você tem certeza que só 5 eu acho que é o suficiente?
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out?
Caraca,
Fine. Your
mano.
funeral.
Caraca, essa pirralha. Essa pirralha, mano. A gente derrota dragão, derrota Deus, bate de frente com Arconte pra ser chamada de pirralha por um bandidinho, um mob comum. Chuta uma moita, morre 30. A Rutal espirra, metade de Sumero de bandido morre.
I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Beleza, tranquilo. Sorte que eu não tô de Rutal, né? Senão é pra ter mais graça, né?
Here they come. Good luck, you two.
That's close enough.
Here come the fireworks. Hi.
One with the farce.
Cadê o cara?
Get moving!
Ah, é isso, né?
Follow the Emma. Help. Use the sled.
Mano, eu achei muito legal os moveset dos bichos de Sumero. Ih, combinou o final! Parece que o cara realmente voa de um socão.
Boss, finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can...
Ih,
Boss?
ih.
What's wrong?
Não, tanque. Meu Deus, que isso? Meu Deus! Meu Deus, moço, calma!
Now.
Nossa, tomara que ele apanhe. Ah, para! Para, mano! O conhecimento dos deuses não deu conta! Que isso?
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
Não, calma, calma, calma. Oh! Eu vi isso. Nossa, o cara é muito burro, hein? O cara é muito burro, hein?
World, forget me.
Ué...
What in Tibet just happened?
Eu só queria fazer uma observação.
He lost his mind.
Eu só queria fazer uma leve observação. Que o brother na minha esquerda ali, aquele brother ali, tá olhando? O outro maluco teve que perguntar pro Akasha quem era. Ele não reconheceu só olhando pra cara dele. Beleza, releva, ele não viu o trailer. E outra coisa... Ô, conhecimento dos deuses meio fajuto esse aí, hein? Pô, assim, não querendo desmerecer o Nathan ali, não querendo desmerecer o cara, mas... Pô, o outro com conhecimento dos deuses não durou 3 segundos na luta. É o conhecimento, não a força. Ah, tá, pô.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Ah, não brinca. Você jura? O que entregou isso? Foi ele ficando louco? Foi a caixa dele vermelho? Foi o cara literalmente olhando pra ele e falando: chefe, você usou? Qual dessas coisas que entregou isso ao Raiden?
You mean The Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him?
Tá bom. Diálogo expositivo é sempre bom, né?
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
Ok.
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation.
Jake, cadê a porta? Drake, cadê a porta?
This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
Assim, Alhaitam. Eu não sou nenhum especialista, tá? Eu não estudei em Sumero. Eu vim de uma escola básica, de uma cidade pequena, tá? Mas eu acho que talvez ele esteja pedindo pro mundo esquecer ele, sabe? Aí você pode perguntar pro Akasha o que significa esquecer. Geralmente é deixar de lembrar, assim.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back too. What a shame.
Eu tenho que parar de zoar cada frase desse jogo, né, mano? Eu amo Genshin Impact, eu juro que eu amo.
Expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Tá, e cadê o cristal, moço?
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something.
Ele é um membro da academia.
Do you have any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all.
Parece que ela não existe? Ou será que ela realmente não existe? E me dá a cápsula. Eu vi tu pegando, safado.
Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
Realmente, é um mistério que poderia ser resolvido com o cristal que tá no bolso dele.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
Ele realmente vai desconversar, né?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival.
E a gente realmente vai não se importar, né?
We've been rushed off our feet over the
A gente passou 5 dias. A gente passou 5 dias trabalhando pra esse cara, fazendo entreguinha, fazendo comprinha pra ele, pra chegar agora e esquecer do porquê a gente tá aqui. Tá bom.
Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Pera aí, qual assunto? Eu? Eu sou o assunto? Por que eu tô com uma Tartaglia vibes aqui? Por que eu tô com uma Tartaglia vibes aqui? Tartaglia 2.0, exato! Exato! Por que eu tô com um feeling de Tartaglia aqui? Por que todo mundo que me dá muito dinheiro acaba me traindo? Não entendo. Acabou o atum? Esse é o fim do atum? Nossa! Não, mentira, amei. Achei maravilhoso, mano. Tô gostando. A história tá interessante, mano. A história tá interessante. O pessoal tá falando mal aí da história aí nas internets, no Twitter. Nossa, bando de fresco, mano. Maravilhosa a história. Um monte de coisa legal, interessante acontecendo. A gente tá na nação do... A pessoa reclama que não tem muita ação. A gente tá na nação do conhecimento, meu querido.
Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Tá bom. Bora encontrar a Dunyarzad, a moça lá. Segunda é a melhor. Se prepara que o ato 2 é épico. Ih, deixa eu me preparar então. Como é que eu me preparo pra isso? Ato 2 vai fazer o Dan expandir teoria. Ih, bora então. Mano, se alguém contar quantos desses mercenários das tropas dos 30 tem na cidade e me provar que são 30, eu vou ficar muito feliz. Alguém já deve ter feito isso. Alguém já deve ter contado no mundo.
There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Yay! Vamos comemorar o aniversário da Lorde Menor.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Oh.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time.
Tomara que tenha bolo.
Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
Pena que não conseguimos nenhuma informação. Pena que foi tudo em vão, né? Não foi em vão pra gente, mas pra Paimon e pra Lumine, de certa forma, foram de mãos vazias e voltaram de mãos vazias.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
Talvez o conhecimento sobre a Lorde Menor sejam os amigos que fizemos ao longo do caminho.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Ok.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's
Voltou
going on.
0,073% mais forte. Você tem um ponto, você tem um ponto.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Der é uma mistura de Beidou com Diluc, hein?
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city.
Não, tô não, moça.
My apologies for not realizing this sooner. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Ok.
You're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
Começamos o ato 2. Yay! Nice. Eu queria tanto estar começando isso em outro vídeo e não no mesmo vídeo que eu termino o ato 1. Vai fazer o que, né? A vida nem sempre é como a gente gostaria que fosse. É agora que o Dante vai estourar. Caraca, mano. Eu vou até andar com cuidado aqui, mano. Vai que aparece um Creeper atrás de mim.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
Ok.
It looks really nice.
Yay! Vocês estavam certos, chat. Tudo que eu precisava pra minha teoria. Hotel.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Ok.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia is still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Ok.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
Por que eu tô com um sentimento que ao invés de dormir, eu só vou avançar o tempo e nem vou entrar no hotel?
Deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Boa noite.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero Festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler.
Bora.
Did we oversleep?
Ué. Por que não botaram no despertador?
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Ok. É, no fim não é que a gente dormiu mesmo? Olha só. Peraí. É literalmente um quarto. É literalmente um quarto. Tipo... Tá bom. Tá bom. Um quarto, um banheiro e um armário. Ah, show. Show. Bora lá, bora lá. Olá, Dunyarzad.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Oi, bom dia.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
Ok.
You know it. It's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today. Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Bora, bora.
Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's
Ah,
birthday.
as pessoas se importam. Algumas.
Food over that way.
This
Okay.
is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff.
Ok.
So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rikushifa mushrooms, lunar lotuses, Sumera roses, sunsetias, capulatas, hara fruits, and zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero Festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumero uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon,
Ué.
then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl?
Meu Deus, Paimon, achei que a Paimon ia soltar algo super importante, mano. Caraca, mano.
Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Ok.
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Como assim, moço?
Sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
Peraí, eu entrego 2 coisas E pronto. Ele faz uma
That is
mistura.
precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Tá. Tá bom. Tá bom, moço.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected. And all that occurs can be traced back to fate.
Bom, destino.
Why does
Entendi.
everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a...
Qualquer coisa. Eu vou dar a pérola da Kokomi. E vou dar a florzinha da Kiki. A florzinha da Kiki.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
É a mesma coisa do que se eu entregasse qualquer outro reagente.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Tá bom, tá bom.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
O cara esqueceu.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Oi?
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Oi?
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Oi?
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
Ok.
They say the Sub-Zero's
Kinda
festival
sus.
was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
Mano, acho incrível que quando eu comecei o ato 2, ficou 5 minutos o chat falando é agora, é agora, é agora. Já faz 15 minutos e nada aconteceu.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
Que isso?
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Caraca, pai, mano.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad! Wow!
Mano, as crianças de Sumero tão bem trabalhadas, né? O design delas. A da direita ainda tá meio genérica, mas olha essas duas aqui.
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more
Esse
than
cara
the
também
Yalda
tá
candies.
diferente.
In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
Você faz o quê, moço? Você vende Tupperware?
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zero's festival.
Gostei dele, ele é simpático.
All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord
Ade,
Kusanali.
vou parar pra tomar uma
Dismissed.
aguinha.
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Ok.
Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zero's festival icon, and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are
Ai,
you,
que
Bihar.
bonitinho.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple and
Whichever one. Don't these boxes all look the same?
Paimon? Paimon, tá tudo bem? Como é que é o nome daquela... daquela doença que não consegue ver cor? É, a Paimon tá daltônica aí, mano.
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Eu quero Onikabuto.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Eu quero.
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Eu quero. Adoro.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon, it's all right. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Qual é o Onikabuto? Qual é o Onikabuto? Qual é o Onikabuto? Me assopra. Me assopra Onikabuto. Me assopra Onikabuto. Por favor, nunca pedi nada. Me assopra a do Onikabuto, por favor. 4, 4, 1, 1 ou 5. 1. Ah, é sério, mano. Oh, ninguém... Ah, é sério que vocês vão ficar chutando? Não é o 5 nem o 4. O Onikabuto é a 1. Acho que é a 5. É a 5, sério. 5, 5. 4 não é. A 2 eu sei que não é. Mas é a 1. É a 1. Tá todo mundo dizendo. Não é a 5. Não é a 5. Juro. 1. Confia em mim. Ninguém sabe. É assim que eu já joguei essa parte. Como assim, mano? Tá todo mundo chutando um diferente. Ai, ai. Ai, ai, ai. Ai, ai. Ai, vai no Japeta. Tá. Tá. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cofei, você jura que é a 5? Se não for a 5... Se não for assim que eu vou ficar triste. Você jura? Você não mentiria pra mim, né? Você não mentiria pra mim num momento tão crucial quanto esse. Tá bom.
Attention! That's unfortunately Oni Kabuto.
Nossa, mano, metade do meu chat é mentiroso pra caramba, viu? Nossa. Nossa, metade do meu chat é mentiroso pra caramba, hein? Nossa, 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 Cofé, me dá um abraço, na moral.
Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Yay!
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something
Me deixa botar essa caixa no bully, por favor. Mihoyo! Mano. Eu queria que a Mihoyo entendesse que tudo que eu ganhar na história, eu quero botar no meu bully.
Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
Ok.
How embarrassing.
O chat é muito chato, disse a pessoa no chat. Eu amo vocês, na moral.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
Ok.
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Pause. Isn't that her?
Peraí, esse não é o cara que ficou doidão, tomou um chutão na orelha? Peraí, quê? Ou eu tô muito louco? NPC Dante. O outro é moreno, esse é loiro. Mano, pra vocês verem como NPC é diferente, hein? Pra vocês verem como é diferente. Mudou até a etnia, né, mano? Mudou até a etnia. Caraca.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their Mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
Os caras estão tentando fazer um sequestro no meio da cidade. No meio da cidade. Tem uma moça varrendo o chão logo ali atrás. Tipo, é sério?
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
Ih!
You're Dia! Dia the Flame Mane! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Ih! Eu não deixava.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her.
Eu não deixava, hein?
Past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those
Me deixa
rabid
testar a
dogs will
Dérria.
expose
Me deixa
themselves
testar a
for what they
Dérria.
really are.
Mihoi, me deixa testar a Dérria.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
Ah.
You're right. All right, fine.
Ah.
Please be careful, Dia.
Ela vai puxar um espadão,
Don't
né?
waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Achei que ela ia puxar um espadão. Peraí, que? Oi, oi! Corre. Alô? Mano, tá cheio de pessoas na cidade. Por que que... O jogo me deu 1 minuto pra correr uma quadra? Tipo... Tá. Tá. Beleza.
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
Ele acha que você é incapaz. Meu Deus.
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Yeah, don't worry.
Ai, não conseguiremos proteger ela enquanto lutamos contra bandidos. Contra 4 bandidos. Literalmente temos um Vente e um Kazuha no time.
My lady.
Literalmente um Crocodile pra frente.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Ok.
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Espadão. Ponto. Falei que seria espadão. Ela tem muita cara de espadão, mano. Ela não tem cara de mais nada além de espadão.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Que bonitinho! Vou chorar?
Hey,
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Ah,
Don't be like that.
que
I get embarrassed really
bonitinho.
easily.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest?
Truly.
Tranquilo.
I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Ok, nossa. Protect, please. Você viu que vazou gameplay? Eu não acompanho vazamento, mano. Tipo, eu vi que vazou porque apareceu na minha home um vídeo do Killua reagindo ao vazamento da gameplay do sino, mas obviamente eu não assisti. Então, tá tranquilo. Isso aí Isso aí já é de praxe. Vaza as gameplay 2 meses antes do lançamento sempre. Todo dia eu tenho que bloquear algum canal no YouTube que me mostra isso.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Ok.
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret.
Ué.
I was actually born with Elazar.
Eu falei que era doença da Colley. Quem é que falou que não era? Quem é que falou que não? Nossa. Eu falei mais de uma vez e alguém no chat disse: não é. Nossa, saia. Você que falou que não é. Saia de onde você está se escondendo. Apareça no chat agora mesmo. Nossa, peguei minha raquete aqui. Minha raquete de matar mosquito, mano. Saia do seu esconderijo. Desculpa. Não devia ter feito isso, deve ter doído. Bom, é isso, né? Ah, mano, pelo amor de Deus, quantas doenças poderiam existir em Sumero, mano? Quantas doenças poderiam existir em Sumero?
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity.
Era uma doença que não tinha cura. Dengue. Tá bom.
Sumero's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
É engraçado que dengue é uma doença extremamente comum, né, mano? Só que ainda assim você raramente vê alguém com dengue.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me, so that I can live for that much longer. Did you know?
Poxa.
Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets.
Que triste.
I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia.
Tô triste.
This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world. Right?
Ah, não diga isso, moça.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me.
Ai, o ângulo com o sol ali atrás ainda pra ajudar.
Honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Poxa.
Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most. Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing.
Dancinha?
And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah.
Dancinha?
We should still make it in time.
Dancinha, let's go! Bora, 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 bora. É engraçado que, tipo... Essa... Quer dizer, não é nem um pouco engraçado, na verdade, mas... essa doença não tem cura, né? Essa doença não tem cura, mas é estranho como, segundo o próprio Tignari... quando a Collei esteve com o Dottori, de alguma forma o Dottori impediu o avanço da doença. Estranho, né? Nem a Arconte conseguiu curar, mas o Dottori conseguiu parar, tá ligado? Tipo, estranho. Resíduo do Arconte, mas, tipo, a Collei, ela tem o resíduo do Arconte ainda. Ela ainda tem. E a doença ainda tá avançando, mesmo ela tendo. Ah, sai daqui, estudioso. Vai ler um livro, vai. Volta pra tua biblioteca, volta. Oh, quem deixou o estudioso entrar no palco, mano? Quem deixou o rato de livro aí entrar no palco? Show. Não aceitamos pessoas com mais de 200 de QI aqui, ok? Não aceitamos.
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
Nossa, mano, nossa.
The Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zeros Festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals.
Ai, peraí. Desculpa, eu não consegui te escutar direito. Só o que eu escuto é... É só isso que eu escuto. Poderia repetir, moça? Tá difícil entender o que você fala. É só isso que eu escuto aqui na minha frente.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation.
Nossa, que nojo, mano, que nojo.
Single event organizer.
Que nojo, mano.
The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Ai.
How did things turn out like this?
Ó, isso que acontece aí, ó. Se bota uma academia só de gente inteligente, é isso que acontece. Bota meia dúzia de jogador de futebol que faz academia ali no meio pra tu ver. Bota meia dúzia de cara que vão trancar eles no armário. Tô brincando. Tá incentivando bullying, tá ligado?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros Festival.
Eu já sofri bullying, tá? Eu tô no meu lugar de fala. Eu era o nerdola da minha classe, eu era. Hoje em dia eu não sei nem quem descobriu o Brasil.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land
Nossa,
of
que
knowledge and
ai,
wisdom?
meu Deus. Os caras me conseguiram me dar mais ódio do que os Fatui, mano, em 5 segundos, mano. Em 5 segundos.
Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
Eu odeio gente que tenta... sabe aquela pessoa que quer se mostrar superior? Que olha de você de cima pra baixo, assim? Nossa, ódio genuíno.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Nossa, mano. Nossa. Nossa, se fosse o Scaramucci chegando aí falando vou matar você, a sua família e todo mundo nesse festival, seria menos odioso do que chegar e falar isso. Que pelo menos ele respeita as artes, né, mano?
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Proibirá performances artísticas públicas. O nome do cara é Azar, sabe por quê? Porque foi isso que a mãe dele sentiu. Pesado demais?
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
Tá bom. Desculpa, moço, desculpa. Tu já tem idade já, tu é boomer. Tu tá tranquilo, tá tudo bem. Tá tudo bem ser retrógrado quando você é velho, não tem problema. Você foi criado assim. Não é sua culpa.
Celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Tem problema sim. É que tipo... quando a pessoa é velha já não tem mais o que fazer, tá ligado? Tipo, não tem mais como mudar a cabeça de alguém que já é de muita idade. E aí vai fazer o quê, tá ligado? A pessoa já tá no final da vida.
Yeah. Let's go somewhere the academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone
Tem sim, é só enterrar. Caraca, mano.
On the stage. Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance.
Mano, e se eu espancasse
They
eles?
just threatened to investigate the organizers.
Parece uma solução. Eles não interrompem o festival e fica tudo bem.
Nilou, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important this festival is to you.
Eu só preciso de um botão, Nilou. Eu só preciso apertar Q.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero's festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one.
Não.
Yes.
Não.
Okay.
Não.
It's a promise.
Não. Não.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
Não.
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
Podemos fazer muitas coisas. Podemos fazer muitas coisas. Nossa. Mas vai fazer o quê? Vai chamar o exército da cidade? É só um Kokodayo e um I will have order e pronto. 2 quê?
Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Mano, tô triste, mano. Dante criando uma guerra por causa de dança. Sim! Sim!
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilou and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success. But Dunyarzad is running out of time.
Não.
Yeah.
Eita!
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible.
Oi?
The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Hã?
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Pera, quê? Chat, eu tô tendo um déjà vu. Chat, eu tô tendo um déjà vu. Chat.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired.
Ué.
Sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with
Por que ela tá falando que nem robô?
Sure. Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Let's get going.
Tem algo errado. O que que tá acontecendo? O que que tá acontecendo?
Ooh, they're selling food over that way.
A música de Sumero. Chat?
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought most people...
They're all plants. Oh, Paimon's a
Mano.
little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Sabzeruz festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Mano.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Mano, eu vou explodir.
Right. It means illusions and lies.
Mano, eu vou explodir.
But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Eu vou explodir.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Eu não vou olhar pro
Oh,
chat.
it's nothing.
Eu não vou olhar pro
As I
chat.
go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
Mano.
So, where to next?
Mano. Eu estou coisado. Eu estou coisado. Live até as 3 da manhã, né? Tô vendo.
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies...
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Mano,
What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is an...
isso aqui a gente já viu
It's all
tudo.
thanks... Oh, do you want some Yalda candies?
What's the pick?
É as
It's
mesmas
not that
frases.
Ooh!
And there's also lizard tail and...
Why do those flavors even exist? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants to eat the Sunsetia flavor.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Quê? Mas eu não escolhi a 4.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right.
Mas...
Huh? Are you saying that you instinctively chose the right box?
Chegamos num nível em que nem... nem mesmo o jogo me dando a opção e eu escolhendo a opção, eu posso escolher a opção.
But now that you mention it, Paimon also had the feeling you'd choose the right one. Is that maybe we didn't sleep very well last night? Or maybe we slept too much?
Mano... O chat deve estar indo à loucura. Eu tô vendo pelo canto do olho o chat subindo muito rapidinho.
Oh, sure.
E ela tá muito estranha.
Where are you going?
Onde é que a gente vai? Por que a gente vai pra taverna? A gente vai deixar ela ser emboscada e sequestrada?
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on.
Sim, Paimon, é exatamente o que significa. Obrigado pelo diálogo expositivo.
Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us. So, why'd you run here in such a hurry?
Eu também não entendi por que. Quero ver se posso me livrar desse déjà vu.
So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
Quero um bolo de coco carvão.
You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good taste.
Meu Deus.
Charcoal cake? Isn't it that burned thing that didn't look tasty at all?
Pera aí, ela vai quebrar o loop fazendo algo diferente?
Paimon understands what you're trying to do now.
Isso não parece gostoso. Não parece nem um pouco gostoso.
Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful.
Na verdade, o gosto estava ótimo.
Then, you mean
Eu já comi isso antes?
that's impossible? We were just talking about how gross it looked. So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu?
Eu não consegui me livrar dele.
Paimon also gets
Peraí.
the impression that we've been here many times, even though we aren't regulars.
O que tá acontecendo, mano?
How about we go out again and try something else?
Mano! Mano, eu tô me sentindo no ReZero, mano. Tô me sentindo no... Esqueci o nome do outro anime, mano. Do Tuturu. Obrigado pela doação, Asa. Obrigado.
Dinnerside is sitting by yourself on that bench over there.
E aí, ela não foi emboscada nessa vez?
What a coincidence, Dinnerside. We meet again.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue.
Meu Deus.
I started to feel unwell after that.
O que está acontecendo?
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dinnerside...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions
Eu vou lembrar da
tend to
doença que ela
aggravate my
tem.
illness. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however
Eu vou
many
falar a
more
doença
days,
que ela tem antes
my
dela
time will
falar.
come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you. And Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
Sinto muito...
It
Ah!
really is fine. I don't mind.
Mano. Você reparou em algo fora do normal?
Huh? Did something happen?
Dinnerside, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
Mano, eu tô confuso.
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zerus is about to begin. Let's go.
Mano, eu lembro da Kusanali falando que tudo nesse mundo está em um loop. Mas tipo... E aí? Vai lá, dá um socão no cara.
Your lack of intellectual
Dá um socão no
I do
cara.
not believe you are qualified to debate with me. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha day that
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
Mano.
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Mano.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
It's okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
But you've been really looking forward to this. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate the organizers?
True, but... well, okay. I'll just have to try again next year.
Mano. Eu tô boquiaberto aqui, chat. Eu nem sei o que comentar.
Probably won't be around by then.
Será? Será que a Arconte tá resetando esse dia exatamente por causa disso? Pra tentar dar chance da gente mudar alguma coisa? Pra Dunia conseguir assistir o festival?
What did you just say?
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you for your help, everyone.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Did Dunyarzad already go back?
A gente vai ter de novo, a gente vai voltar de novo!
So, in the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feeling was all about? Maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
Mano.
Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion.
Oi. Por que tem um esquilo aqui? Por que tem um esquilo aqui?
Observing a modest drop in the output of Jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Calma. A gente tá numa simulação. A gente tá num tipo de simulação de Sumero. Mano, não faz sentido. Mano, parece muito que a gente tá preso numa simulação e isso aqui é o lapso.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep?
Mano. Eu estou basbacado. Porque quem fala no negócio parece academia, tá ligado? Será que o negócio na nossa orelha... A gente tá preso numa ilusão?
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
Mano. Eu estou pirando. Estou pirando. Estou pirando. Eu não tô nem olhando o chat, porque eu tenho certeza que eu vou tomar algum spoiler se eu olhar o chat.
Not much of...
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random...
They all sound taste.
4.
And there's also lizard...
Huh? What was...
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Meu Deus! Eu estou me sentindo em Doki Doki! O que...
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck.
Mano. Número 5 Onikabuto.
Paimon's not really interested in the other...
Oh! Wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box.
What? She was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand. Mind reading? X-ray vision?
Mano, eu tô
Or
muito...
some kind of magic trick?
Mano, eu tô muito...
This is...
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Eu vi!
Hey, where are you going?
Eu vi!
What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know.
Cala, Paimon. Mano. Cadê? Ai. O pássaro. Chat, o pássaro, chat.
Traveler? That's...
Oh, eu vi. Meu Deus. Mano, como é que alguém pode olhar pra essa missão e dizer que ela é chata?
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad?
Quê?
What's happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzads?
Eu falei que ela tava agindo estranha. Eu falei que ela tava agindo muito robótica.
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you?
Ficar alerta?
I'm sure you already know how to use this.
Quê?
A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside?
You should use it too, Paimon.
Quê?
You know Paimon?
Que tá acontecendo?
Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do. What the?
Que?
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized.
Meu Deus! Quanto? Mano. Sabe aquela cena que o cara pega o cartão de crédito e bate na mesa? Pegue meu dinheiro, por favor. Me entregue essa... Como é que... Eu nem sei... Essa bisnaguinha de Arconte, por favor. Me entregue esse crouton de pessoa, por favor. Me entregue esse anão de jardim verde. Arconte. Por favor.
What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Que?
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us?
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. And you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
Mano, o que tá acontecendo?
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that.
Que?
As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met.
Mano,
That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your
Mas
brain.
essa é a 7ª vez que a gente tá conversando com ela. Então, tipo, até ela faz parte do loop.
Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Você já se apresentou. Meu... O que tá acontecendo?
What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on.
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara.
Que?
As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that.
Chat, eu estou...
I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints.
She looks like she isn't doing well at all.
If we can break out of this samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers.
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Preciso organizar meus pensamentos. Que? Estamos em Danganronpa? Estamos em Danganronpa? Danganronpa? Meu Deus. Escolha um segmento. Samsara. Déjà vu.
We've already experienced the Sabzeruz festival many times. And the day of the festivals. What's happening right now seems to have happened before. Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. The moon, illusions, and lies. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done...
Tá.
My mind... can't seem to
Não vejo... Tá. Ok. Meu Deus, eu tô louco!
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly... My mind feels...
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past.
Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that
Meu
made a lot
Deus.
of sense.
Meu Deus. Não é um ciclo
A
temporal.
simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information.
Dunyarzad.
Mano, eu não vou ter que tancar até segunda-feira pra saber isso, né?
But that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
Mano, eu tô louco. Eu tô louco.
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have to escape the samsara of the Sabzeruz festival. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so we must have missed something, right? Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again.
Chat, já passou da meia-noite, chat. Quantas horas tem disso aqui ainda? 2 ou 3? Vou chorar. Eu vou chorar. 1, talvez 2. Ainda falta muito. Mano. Se for lendo até 2 horas, até 2 horas você termina. Não recomendo você sair agora e tentar se teleportar. Meu Deus. Se eu sair, vai resetar tudo. Caraca, eu caí numa armadilha aqui. Eu caí numa armadilha que vocês podiam ter me avisado, né? Pra mim parar antes. Dane-se. Vamos continuar. Pera aí. Mas se você estiver vendo isso no YouTube, aí vai acabar agora. Olha a musiquinha subindo. Vão ter que esperar mais um dia. Que pena. Nos vemos amanhã, hein?